So what we're doing is we're extending the Ooma platform to communicate to Nest devices. One of the examples is that if your smoke alarm goes off, there's a fire in your house, you're away from home, we can call you on your cell phone. And then we can let you know that there's a smoke alarm going off and give you the option to call 911 from that call.
So like within the call it says press 1 for 911 or something like that? Okay.
Exactly. And the key is that the 911 call is made using your home phone number and address. And therefore the public safety answering point who answers the call will know where to send emergency response personnel when they need to respond.
Okay, so how does my phone tie into a thermostat though?
Great question. So the thermostat with Nest actually collects data about whether or not you're at home or not, and they use that to conserve energy, to reduce bandwidth energy usage, and we tie into that same intelligence and use that data for other things. So for example, one thing that we do is if you're away from home, we can forward your calls to your cell phone automatically, and then once you return home, we can turn off call forwarding and your home phone will ring just like it does usually.
So you don't turn that on and off just because you walk in the door and walk past the Nest, it just knows if you're home or not and it change the forwarding.
Exactly.
Okay. You mentioned something else about getting alerts when people come home?
That's right. We have something called check-in monitoring, and this is perfect if you have someone in your home who keeps a set schedule. So for example, my son, who is supposed to come home between 2:30 and 3:30 every day, I can set up my Ooma system to call me whenever he deviates from that schedule. So let's say he doesn't come home one day at 3:30, I can get a call alert from my Ooma saying, the person that you expected didn't check in, do you want to call him? And therefore I can check up.
A lot of that now, where it's all about proximity in some way or another. So you're working with Nest among other companies, but where else do you want to have Ooma connect with? Because I think Nest is one of the major smart hubs, you could say. I mean, Google wants to be one of the main hubs, so does Apple Siri. We're seeing a lot of things on the floor with Apple Siri HomeKit, but are you trying to work with Siri too, or what's it look like in the future for
Sure.
Ooma?
Well, we think that the Ooma makes for a great platform for home automation, and we think that communication will add another layer of convenience, safety, and security to users. So I think it makes a lot of sense for the two to go together, and we're looking to partner with other companies in the Internet of Things and home automation realm to make for new experiences.
What do you think is next? Are we talking about Belkin maybe next, or are you able to say a little insight into like where at least the hot couple you're looking at?
Yeah. Well, we focus on the consumer market, so we're looking for the winners in the consumer space. Nest is obviously a leader, and there are others in the space that we hope to partner with very soon.
Okay. Well, this is clearly a look at what the smart home really is getting at. It's more than just the one device in your home, but it's having the multiple things all talk to each other.
And all work together, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it.